Hey, yo, it's Davo. What's going on, everybody? We're back with some more 7 since Grand Cross. And I thought I'd do a little concept video about whether or not what Bloody Ellie or the new Elizabeth is going to be. Or, well, first of all, I think it's going to be Elizabeth. And I'm just going to go over concept 4. So, smack that like button, subscribe, turn on notifications, all that good stuff. Yeah, man. So, this Elizabeth came out first year anniversary. Stun, shield, ultimate basically reflects. I don't think they're gonna do that shenanigans again. I think they actually might make her like good offensively. This one was like completely different. Just basically relied on everybody doing damage to you, and then that damage goes back onto them. Because in the anime, it was just like she was all about like not pacifism, just like she would, like, if you wanted to fight her, she would basically just be like, bro, what are you fighting for? And then you would just turn around and go home. That was like her little like shtick, her old like thing. And I guess they were like, they literally implemented, I wouldn't say that exactly, because she kind of did like some kind of like back at you type stuff. In anime, I think, I don't know if it was against Mind Speed or something like that. Did she do that? I know she just spat out some like type of beam, which is literally like this card word for word, because I think, like, I don't know if it was like, am I remember it correctly? Because when I saw it, I was like, yo, she kind of did like a Kamehameha, kind of like that. It's like that, but in game, I don't know why it looks so like mediocre. Because when I saw it, like, I think even in the anime or when I read it in the manga, I was like, yo, that's kind of sick. And then when I saw it in the game, I was like, okay, you could have made it look like a little bit more ferocious. And then her shield is just like chill, like that's literally what she does. She like protects people and stuff. And then her reflect thingy, I don't know what made them come up with reflect and want to implement it this way, but I hey, sure. I mean, it worked. I mean, she ran PvP for the better part of a long time, even PvE. But I'm gonna go a completely different route. I kind of based this off of Big Sword MELI, and that what he does for a team, what he does for himself, and I kind of just made it for what she does, like kind of like in the opposite, but like, you know how like, all right, this might be funny. You know how when Dokkan brings out 2 anniversary units, they borderline do the same thing, but like some's a little bit different, either like the leader skill or like some small different percent or stat in the passive or something. Somebody can like tank, and then the other units has like an increased chance to dodge or something like that. It's kind of like that essentially. But let me go ahead and pop it up for you. You know what Big Sword MELI does? We're kind of gonna take a look at her stuff real quick. So passive. Every time an ally uses a skill, all allies' basic stats increase by 5%, max 25%. Now, this isn't like a blue buff or anything. I know MELI's is a blue buff, but I want you to think more so like, I know Gother passive is turn-based, but like, for this one, think Gother passive how it stacks, but it's not turn-based. It's basically based off how many skills like is used, or when an ally uses a skill, right? That's why I meant permanent buff. It's not like a blue buff that could be removed by like, remember this bitch ass, or MELI ultimate like that. I didn't want to, you know, cheese them, make them even more broken. And then second part, if the hero uses if she uses 2 or more skills, all allies damage dealt is increased by 6%, max of 30%. That is the great debuff part that MELI gives the whole rest of the team. You know, when they use 2 single targets, you get a stack of damage reduction. When she uses 2 or more, so this is kind of like where when you take her into a bird or deer or something like that, you kind of want to like save her cards, or you can make sure you have 2 at the very least. Like, no, make sure you have 2, and then you wait for like the extra 1, then you use that 2, and then wait for like 2 more. So it may suck depending on the experience in Grand Cross, or it may be like broken. That's why I like to have it like a little, you know, balance. You know, not balance. Like, it's strong, but at the same time, you got to rely on like the RNG, the game's RNG, right? You got to draw our cards. So I think after that, yeah, we good. You get damage dealt increase. I think it's pretty good, and basically matches MELI too. Let me pull up MELI's. I had his right here. Here it is. I'm over here. Okay. Every time an ally uses a single target skill, yeah, all the hero stats, all his stats are increased by 6% up to 5 times. If 2 or more single target cards are used, allies' damage taken decreases by 8% up to 40%. So he gets 40% damage reduction. She gives 30% increased damage still. Her first skill inflicts power strike damage equal to 475% of attack on one enemy. Now, you might be thinking, Davo, what? Come on. She has to have a respectable card. I feel like she has to have a respectable damaging card, bro. That much we can agree upon. This first card, it can change. It can be changed to anything. As long as I just want her to be able to do something in battle, because her second skill is most likely going to be a buff card. And that buff card is that broken card that Elaine has for no apparent reason. Literally. Also, her ultimate is like Scotty's for the future later in the video. Just that's why Scotty's there. Elaine, you already know. She has this crazy HP card for no reason. HP at level 1, I think is ridiculous. At level 3, it's probably like God. Increase HP related stats of all allies by 5% for 2 turns. And when attacked, instantly recovers 20% of damage taken. That's it. That is fast. I feel like that will be godly on a festival. And she is the one to do it, bro. I promise you. So, with that card, she's already helping people survive. Even in like the deer, the bird. Meli's giving you damage reduction. He's doing damage to you. You proc this heal buff card. Bro, you're not dying. It's insane. It's actual insanity. And then her ultimate inflicts spike damage equal to 540% of attack on all enemies and restores the HP of allies by 30% of damage still. Scotty's old. But you know how MELI has cleave, but then they threw some extra random effect. Oh, just get rid of the stances and buffs on the enemy, you know? I feel like just giving her a spike, because if she crits, everyone heals madly. It's actually insane. Like, she wouldn't let you die. Like, the first year Elizabeth makes it to where it was more so annoying to work through her revive, her shield, all that reflect, stopping her from getting engaged. But with this one, it's just more so, I'm gonna do something and I'm gonna keep you alive too. You know, it's not like it's more so not feeling like she's not being useless. You know, because even with Goddess Ellie, she was just like, oh, I hope I get a stun. Oh, I gotta push her. Oh, you know, it was more so like, what is she doing other than like annoying herself to W's? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, though. All right, so as for her stats, these are with all her outfits. Like, let's say she has 5 across the board. Her pierce would be 100%. Like I said, I based it off MELI's. Let me go ahead and make this smaller so we can bring his up and then pop that window back up so we can see it. I based it off MELI's. MELI has 160% pierce. She don't need all that. She can just do 100, bro. She'll be fine. Resistance, he has like basically 58%. She'll have 65, so she can. Also, first year Ellie was unremarkably squishy. Like, she was so squishy, it was ridiculous. Like, you can like legit like use 2 T1 cards and kill her. Like, if you were like high key. But I want this one to change. I want her to live. I want her to be on the field doing work. Rejuvenate, nobody really cares about it. His 37%, hers is 40%. Her crit chance is 95%. His is basically 100%. So her chances of critting is pretty good. That was spike. Heals, bro. Come on. Oh, come on, bro. You can't be mad at this. You can't be mad at this. Crit damage 195%. MELI's, this is on HP. This is no crit damage added other than costumes. 205. Obviously, MELI is more, I would say, offensively inclined than Liz will ever be, high key. But, well, yeah, I would say so. So I guess it's only right she has a little bit less crit damage than her man's. So I feel like that's okay. I still think 195 is respectable. If I'm assuming this is HP gear, not attack crit damage, you're good, bro. Like, you're gonna be at 215 crit damage. You alright. Crit resist 90%. His is at 88. So like I said, she's gonna be a little bit better like basically better defensively, like on a basic level. Obviously, MELI's going to be like a god tier tank because he's going to have basic stats increased for himself, and plus that damage reduction added for the whole team too. But I want her to have like kind of better stats like on paper than MELI, because we know MELI gonna be a god, gonna be a freaking god on the field. So the recovery rate, nobody really cares unless it's like you use a heal card, then you can get crit heals. 105, I feel like that's fine. And then lifesteal, MELI's is 20%, and I made hers 13% because she don't. I mean, she has the buff heal card. She healed on her ultimate, bro. Her life still doesn't need to be cracked. It really don't. So that is gonna do it. Thank you guys for watching. If y'all enjoyed the video, smack that like button, subscribe, turn on notifications. Let me know what you think the new Bloodstained Ellie is gonna look like. Hopefully they make her better offensively than the first iteration of her for the first year anniversary, because the first year she was just more so like a pile of ants. She was annoying, but she wasn't like, she was annoyingly strong. That's what it was. You know, it's like T1 MELI, they can kill you. They're like, oh, brute force, unga bunga, bond even. It's like, oh, swipe, you know, get out of here. But she was like nitpicky, you know. I can't really articulate it in the words, but I know you understand what I'm trying to say, bro. Come on, come on. So peace out. That's it. I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Y'all stay good. Have a blessed day.